Hello everyone, so now we are going to do one more lab. In this one we are going to learn the static route. So what I will do, I will take this router to a double one. Let me keep one here, and after that I will connect this router. Okay, if you see I connected this router. After that we will take some switch. I will keep one switch here, and then what we will do, we will take some devices. We will take some endpoints here, and we will take some endpoints here. Okay, and after that we can connect this here and connect this here, connect this here. In this one we are going to learn the DHCP also, how to configure the DHCP in the router. So imagine you have the head office and the branch office. You want to connect, you are connecting and you are getting the IP from the DHCP server. So let me write here, in between these routers we are going to use the IP schema 192.168.12.0/24. So what is the meaning of this one? Here this interface F0 by 0 you are going to assign 12.1, and this interface, this R1 router interface F0 by 0 you are going to assign the IP 192.168.12.2. and let me rename here. I will put this is a R1, this is R2. Okay, and what else we can say, this is a switch 1, and this one you can say this is a switch 2. We will check here. Okay, we will go here, we will check here, this is a switch 2. So now what we need to do, we need to configure here. So let me take this, and here this side we are going to take this IP 192.168.1.1/24. Okay, so we need to configure the DHCP server in this router, so all this computer can get the IP from this subnet, and gateway should be this IP. We are going to learn how we can configure, no need to worry. Here we are going to do, I am going to write here 192.168.1.2/24, and then we are going to do the configuration. So what I will do here, let me take the CLI of the R1. This is the R1 and we are doing the configuration. So this is a CLI of the router. I will write here no, then I will go in the privilege mode and then global configuration mode. I will change the name of the router is R1, and then we need to assign the IP. So first we are going to assign the IP to the fast Ethernet 0 by 0. I will write here IP address 192.168.12.1 and give space, write 255.255.255.0 and write here no shut. This one is done. Now we have another interface F0 by 1. Okay, so if you see I wrote here some mistake, let me correct. F0 by 1, this interface we need to assign this interface IP 192.168.1.1. so we will write here IP address 192.168.1.1, give space 255.255.255.0 and we will write here no shut. Okay, so what we done, we assign the IP address. How we can check? We can write do show IP interface brief. Okay, so if you see this interface is up because it is connected to switch, but this one is down because the opposite end is down, that's why it is showing down this protocol. Here we assign F0 by 0, what we assign 12.1. Ethernet 0 by 1, what we assign 192.168.1.1. Okay, so now we need to do the static route. We are doing here static route. So we need to write here IP route, and you need to write the network ID of this network. So I am saying router R1, if anyone want to go to this network 192.168.1.0 network, forward the traffic to F0 by 0. So whatever IP we assign to F0 by 0, we need to put that one as a next hop. So here we will write 192.168.1.0, and then you need to write the subnet mask. After that next hop. So this is the next hop 12.2, 192.168.12.2. Any doubt? What I am saying, router R1, if anyone want to go to this subnet 192.168, this one should be 2.1 because we are using 1.2 here. If we use, we need to do the NAT. So I don't want to confuse now. So imagine this is the IP here you have. So what you need to train? You need to train to your router saying that one, if anyone want to go to this network ID, how you will calculate network ID already we know, right? So what is the network ID of this IP? 192.168.2.0. Okay. So that's why I am writing here. If you see in this one, 192.168. I need to write 2.0 here because I am doing here in the R1. And here what network you have? 2.1. So in this side you will have 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, like that you will have. So let me correct here. What I will do here, I will go here. I will write here 2.0. Okay, it is clear or any confusion? If you are facing any issue, let me know. I will repeat again. This is a static route. We are configuring the static route. Later we will look the dynamic routing also. Okay. Or let me take my pen tool. I will draw and show you that one. So that will be much easier to understand. Maybe you will confuse here. So what we will do the explanation. Let me explain you again. See here. You are standing here. And you are saying router R1. If anyone is saying they want to go this network, then forward that traffic here. You are telling to router. You are telling to R1. And if you say single IP, they will look only single IP. So instead of single IP, you will say, if anyone want to go to this network, if you want to say this network, then you need to calculate the network ID. How you will calculate? You will write 192.168.2.0. This is a network ID because this is a class C IP. I hope you remember this is a class C IP. Class C is having what? N, 1H, 3 network portion, 1 host portion. So wherever you have host portion, you will make 0. This is network, this is network, this is network, this will be 0. So you will write here 0. You have 192.168.2.0. Okay. So that's why what I wrote here, I am saying router R1 IP route. If anyone want to go to this network 192.168.2.0, you need to put the network ID. So if anyone want to go to this subnet or this subnet, or in simple you can say if anyone want to go to this network with this subnet mask, okay, we need to put this subnet mask because we are using /24. If you are using / whatever value you are using, you need to put that one. You already know that /24 is nothing but 3 network portion, 1 host portion. Wherever we are writing N, you can write actually 255. You know this, right? Already we discussed in our IP class. Okay, so what we need to write here? 255.255.255.0. So we wrote here that one. Then next hop. Who is next hop? Directly connected to this router? This one only. So whatever IP you assign here, you need to put that IP. What IP you are going to assign here? As we plan here, we are going to assign IP here 192.168.12.2, right? So this one we need to write. I already write here this one. Clear or any confusion? After that you need to press enter. That's all. You train R1. You need to train R2 also. You need to tell to R2. You will stand here. You will say R2, if anyone want to go to this network, that is 192.168.1.0, then forward the traffic here. Directly connected subnet. Directly connected. So here what IP we plan to assign? We plan to assign 192.168.1.1. Like here if you see we assign here. So you need to tell to router IP route 192.168.1.0, give space 255.255.255.0. Next hop will be, what is the next hop? Whatever IP you assign here. Here we are using 12, so write 12 here. Okay, 12.1. So you write 12.1. That's all. Any doubts? No doubts, right? Anyhow, let's do the configuration. We will verify again. So I will go to the R2 and then we will do the configuration here. I will write here no. Then enable config T, host name R2. Assign the IP interface F0 by 0. Write here IP address whatever IP you need, 192.168.12.2. Here we are assigning 12.2. Give space, write 255.255.255.0 and write here no shared. Then you need to assign to this interface. I will go here F0 by 1, F0 by 1, and I will write here IP address, whatever IP you have here, 192.168.2.1. Okay, give space 255.255.255.0 and then write no shared. So we assign the IP address. If you want to check, write do show IP interface brief. If you see, this is the two interface F0 by 0, that is fast Ethernet 0 by 0, this one. We assign 12.2 and you have fast Ethernet 0 by 1, this one, and we assign this IP. And this interface is up and the protocol is also up. So everything is good here. If you want to save the configuration, write do WR. Now you need to train to this router. If anyone want to go to this subnet, okay, forward here. So how we will write? We will write like this: IP root, put the network ID of that one, this one. Okay, then give space, write 255, whatever subnet mask that one is having, you write that one. Next hop. This is the next hop. Okay, directly connected to you. What is IP? Right here. What IP we have? We have 192.168.12.1. Okay, press enter. Finish. And then WR to save the configuration. Now you can check show IP route. You see you have the static route saying that one, if anyone want to go to this network, forward the traffic to this IP here. Okay, and same thing you can go here and you can write here also. You can go here and save the configuration right here, show IP route. With this one we will get the routing table information. If anyone want to go to 2.0, they need to send the traffic here to 12.2. Okay, so what we can say, static routing is done. Now we need to assign IP and do the configuration. This is the one thing. We are going to configure the DHCP here, so you will get the IP. But that we will do in our next recording, next video. Okay, else this video become lengthy. I will stop this recording. You will have another video. In that one you will get, I will configure the DHCP here. So from that you will get the IP here in all the computer. Okay, let me stop.